From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Travis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Knight. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play, and a quick first down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Travis. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And this ball
boom.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this will come up short.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. Now they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer.
$1 million.
Stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Herbert now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
But
just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's
what was he? Drop the ball there?
Third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Broccoli cheddar or the chicken flavor?
Sorry.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being over.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Chargers are going to get
Let's go.
Past the 35. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
I see you, Gus.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let me see. What's the dog's name?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
Because even the best in the game,
My God. Spooshy. Spushy. Spooshy. Spooshy.
it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Ball had 37.
No return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Deebo!
Midfield across the 45
These motherfuckers. Oh.
pick up there, 21
Talking about
yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Chargers have 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. 3rd and 4. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, better ball, my boy.
Imagine being in that hole, partner. You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the line. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Sat on that
Turnovers,
fucking.
obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Yeah.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory. 1st and 10.
Well, let us get that sack, boy.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll give to Hall. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Oh, this one's serious.
Now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. There's the stiff arm.
Oh my God. Debo is crazy. Oh, get him the fucking get him. Just give him that.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is
He's
incomplete.
on everything, her.
Not to force anything into coverage
So
right there.
deep
There
for
weren't
that,
really
right?
any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He still stays out there. Hey.
That's out wide for Palmer. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
When you call a wide receiver a screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. out of the gun, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. This pass out wide to Hall. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And hang on here, we've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. More from L.A. in a moment. Back to throw now on 1st down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him.
Subway pulled his hamstring. Oh.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass
still about to play.
unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds. That's a game plan that they've had so far because they gotta say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, blocked the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2000.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
At the 39-yard line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, no, I can't do that. Oh, guys, dick, boy, y'all, go get it. Hey.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. That's Samuel caught left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and 6 now. Now it's Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop.
Yeah.
He does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Edwards will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Dicker down attack on the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Girl, why would y'all take the baby's clothes off?
Because no, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, go ask Alana to do it. I said, Alana? What? I'm using.
Don't say that to my mom.
Now after the Dicker
Your mom got a smart mouth.
No, she.
I don't want to hear it. Because I wasn't even talking to her. If she wanted. But anyway, you know?
Now increases. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
It's hard to put in. Right here.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but hold on, finish.
Oh, you on there. Dang, you about to quit, cuz?
Already, you've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are in great shape.
God, my pickups, cuz. Look at Molden.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it,
Trey Lance.
miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball.
Come on, nigga, get to catch the ball.
for their chances.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Herbert. And he finds Beasley, complete.
Holding? Damn.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
First catch from already, they want to call holding.
Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Oh, Debo. Oh, boy.
Now he's loose.
Welcome to the squad, Debo. God, that was hard.
Second touchdown on the season.
Take off on
And
him.
the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead.
Debo.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had
That's
a tough
something
time
like
through the first
that.
2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
That shit was like,
Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is now 24.
no. That's a rough rider's
There's Dicker
road.
now as he'll send this one away.
Settle down, open up, ayy. Oh.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I'm in this water, but I don't know how to swim.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throw left side complete. That's Knight. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing now is Lance. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 66 yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half. But out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He's got him in. Complete.
That's my rookie. We going against Sauce. Do we care about Sauce?
perhaps a chance for one more quick
Off
play
his
and then
salsa
another
ass.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught.
Fade that boy then, cuz. We draw it up. Oh, we draw it up. We draw that thing all the way up. God. Justin. Ooh, put the 2 toes down, my boy. That was hard. 2 plays. 2 play Jeezy.
Dicker down attack on the extra point.
2 play Jeezy.
And the lead is now 24.
I quit school because of reset. You know what I'm talking about?
Seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets
I'm in the
away.
water swim.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, we run.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Golly.
So the Chargers will start the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah. Wow.
Will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
I talked to Keelan last night. I'm in the water, but I don't know how to swim.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Oh, that was a play right there. Boy, that was a crazy little play.
That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. That's again complete to Palmer. Dancing away at the front, breaks the tackle, he's got room to run.
Oh, boy. My palm acting like that.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17
Ever since
yards.
you got Tebow on the squad, girl, you acting up.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Herbert now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on 3rd down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive.
Look at Rodgers.
All the way down at the 40-yard line.
Rushing
now on 8 carries for him so far. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. On play action, Lance.
Oh, shit.
Incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Gotta be up, baby.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to take the 3rd conversion. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams.
And, it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. He's going to wind up and air it out. And Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd and 12. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
And they'll work with 4 receivers here on third down and long. To throw, it's Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Lance to throw for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Can I try something real quick?
6 yards, and it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Back to throw. Herbert. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you bad, bad. No, you fine, fine. Sipping on everything, wine.
So the ball
Is you bad, bad, or you fine, fine?
Looking to throw. Herbert. Touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers look like
We're moving on up to the east side, to a dealer's apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. Dowdle. Not Dowdle. Not Dowdle.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers.
Get there. Ooh, that boy Rodgers. 3 picks on the debut with me. My debut.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off,
Rodgers.
because I think this is
That's
part
all
of the game
Rodgers.
within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can
That
accomplish,
boy
and they went for it.
everywhere. He's everywhere, cuz. You gotta get him a
So
better
from
number,
inside the
though.
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
Oh, he followed that one.
Passing attack, even though
Like
that
he
was
knew he was
incomplete, has been
behind
really
him.
sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
for the 4th time today, it's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Them boys just ran a fake.
Up now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner, hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Since their dejection, that last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And boy, another.
What the fuck was that?
They lead big, and a major part of that
Santi?
is how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total.
Go get it.
Forced in this runaway contest.
The Lance going to throw. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that throws incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side.
Oh, wow.
Advance the ball from the other.
Why did they go for it?
It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lance. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
He's with being
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all.
I'll be on my exotic shit though.
I don't know, what do you think's going on?
Come here, Dr. Mommy, Dr. Mommy, Dr. Mommy.
Really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other
I really do this, cuz.
The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Still on the ball out, blood.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert. And my goodness,
fucking
another
big
interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Asante Samuel able to make the play.
And we're moving on now.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go.
Hall has it knocked loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
That was crazy.
The ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
That was crazy.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Off of play action, here's Lance. Trying to lay one up deep. And now here's another interception. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert, he's going to look deep down the field. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. even though they were able to force the punt defensively. Still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And a terrific
Who that boy got
return as he takes this
14?
thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So first
Made the pool ready?
From the 30.
What you eating?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
We gave up one bomb this game. That's it. Proud of my team.
Here's Lance to throw it. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but they're quickly brought down. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting
We really don't play that shit.
Here is third down and 4.
Whatever shit you think we play, we don't play it.
Here's Lance.
We play it! That's me!
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. Let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's
Play
see
it,
how
love
this
this
plays
shit.
out.
We play it!
And now here's another.
We play it!
Sterling James with a pick. And the Chargers
Real
gonna
D out here, boy.
the turnover as
Y'all, we
they
fly.
on fourth down.
We fly high, no lie, and you know it. Bowling!
Fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try to
422 is 5. Energy. Crazy, baby.
more chances.
Of course I
In
was
this
good.
situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Out of bounds is crazy.
It's second down. Now it's second and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw
I'm
is
trying to get my boy the ball, bro. I just not get him the rock.
certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do.
If you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Lance looking to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Second and 5. Now a play fake. Lance on the move to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. One final try now for Lance. Out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.